Right, I am back and it's working. It's working now. Right, let's share this in the background. Add to stage. Let's see if you guys get the notification. I'm just all alone, so I'm just going to look at the chart. And yeah, I'm getting messages. I am back. Hi there. Hi. I'm back. I'm back. I just restarted the stream and suddenly the camera starts working again. So I know I don't know. Obviously with those YouTube issues, I don't know if this is why this is happening. I'm not entirely sure. But I actually started the stream over half an hour ago. Um, so yeah. Hello again. Hi Crypto Prince. Hi Will. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, everybody's back. Yes. Um, how you getting on with your live stream, Will? I haven't been able to watch the last few streams that you did because I was either busy or I was asleep. Did you get your laptop and how you get your Yes, I was back again and now I'm gone again. I think this is StreamYard or YouTube. Because it won't even let me use my laptop camera. Right. Well, nothing's working again. But tell me, can you hear me at least? Restarted the stream and it was absolutely fine. Okay, you hear me. I'm not too sure what's going on. It won't even let me use my other camera. It doesn't let me do anything. Hi there, Ace. Having issues with technology again. Hello, Duchesse. How you doing? How you doing? How's everything in Hawaii? Hey again. Hi, Turbo. Oh, Duchesse, it was our turn to have a storm here in England. We had this terrible storm. I don't think it was as bad as it was in Hawaii a few weeks ago, but we had it quite bad here. It wasn't very nice. There's such a shame, but you're back. I was back. I was. Whatever I do, I just can't. Even using my my MacBook camera, it's not letting me show myself. I don't know. Maybe it's just the red lipstick. You know, it doesn't like it. Crypto Prince says hi, Turbo. Yes, briefly. I was back again briefly. I don't know. I don't know if it's a problem with StreamYard or if it's YouTube, obviously with their APIs. I'm not too sure. But I'm going to look at other ways. Will, what do you use to stream from your laptop? Do you just use the YouTube Studio, or do you use any other software? What do you use? Because I love StreamYard. I think it's great, but I seem to always have issues with the camera, and it's becoming a bit of a problem here. Doing well. Hello, Crypto Dogs. I was back for, a few minutes. Hello, Duchess. Don't show any more puppies. No, I won't. It was working absolutely fine until I tried to show the photo of the puppy. It's because I should only be showing a picture of a Shiba Inu dog. You got your laptop. That's good. You were waiting for it, weren't you? Don't touch anything. Hi. I know, I might try again. So, StreamYard is detecting my camera, right? It shows here. Now, when I press... Yes! Okay. Okay. Ah, I'm gone again! Okay, it's not me. It's not me. Well, you got to see me for a second. Did Charlotte break the internet? Yes, she did. She did. Let's try again. Nope, not letting me. It just won't let me, that's such a shame. I was back for a second. Well, at least you hear me. At least you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. Yeah, perfect. Might be the red dress, bad luck. I know, red dress, red lipstick. I just suit red. I just thought, why not, Why not? Another storm is coming. Oh, that's not good. We don't want the storms, do we? We do not want the storm. The storms are bad news. They're bad news. Am I back? Am I back? For how long? I'm scared to move in case it stops again. I'm only going to move my eyes. Okay. I'm not moving. Crypto Prince says, hi Raiden. You are using StreamYard. Well, let me know if you have any issues. I mean, I've got a strong connection. I'm using a MacBook Air. I just changed my camera again, so let me know how you get on, and yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't really know. But I'm back right now. You use StreamYard. Yeah, I mean, StreamYard is supposed to be really good. I'll tell you what, I want to move to the 15. I really shouldn't be moving anything right now. But I like to have the 15-minute chart. I was on a half-an-hour chart. I prefer that. Are we going to retest? Let's see. As Crypto Prince is live all the time. He might. Ooh! Okay. That was unexpected. Hang on. We don't want to be then. Let's move to the half an hour chart. Let's go back to the half an hour chart, see what's going on. Okay, we're on the uptrend. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what the third candle will say. Yes, he's live all the time. Yes, I know. But again, we'll just have to see how he gets on. When I live stream, I use my other channel and use YouTube Direct, and I can share screen. I'm going to look into it. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the charts on my other screen. It's like, what's going on? What is going on? I have fixed the internet, yes. I mean, it is nice to see a few green candles, isn't it? I want to see a third candle forming, see what's going on then. See, the problem with really big candles like this is that it really creates an imbalance in the price. So usually you see it, if it creates a fair value gap, then it needs to retest. So we get carried away, but then it just creates a really big imbalance. I think I should make a video how to do that. Yeah, you should. You should. Duchess says hi, Raiden. And Raiden says hello. We're so polite, aren't we? Admit it, you're secretly eating Easter eggs and don't want us to get jealous. Mine are both gone. Well, I have to say today I had half an Easter egg and it was a Kinder one. They're my favorites. But you know, I'm trying to maintain the weight because, as you know, I lost a lot of weight and it's boring. It's boring to try and always watch my weight. I have for now, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm only moving my eyes. I'm not moving at all. I'm just it's like I've got to be really careful. I feel like if I move slightly, then I will be gone again. So I'm just moving my eyes. I've got my other screen next to me and I'm just staring at it. I used to use OBS software for streaming. You used to stream, Turbo? You used to stream. Where can we watch you? I want to watch. I want to watch. For all who don't know how to live stream directly from YouTube and share screen, remember this. The video title will be called How to Live Stream Direct from YouTube, Share Screen. Okay, I will I'll have a little look. But that's interesting. I think it's it's always good to have tutorials like that, because some people have really interesting things to say, but they just don't know how to get online and do it. So having those tutorials, you know, is just, it's practical. I'll watch it anyway. I think it is. It's slowly going there. It is. It's just a fact. It is just a fact. We're heading there. Like, tomorrow when I wake up, we'll be at 69 cents. It's happening. Mark my words. Tomorrow when I wake up, 69 cents. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We know it's not happening. I have to say it. Otherwise people will say, oh, but you said it during your live stream. No, this is a joke. Duchess helps me get on. I'm new to this, but I got my Mac Pro cheap, $200 from Temu. $200? Let me know how, if it's any good, because I keep seeing like iPads and computers, laptop and screens from Temu. I'm really curious to see if they're any good. If they are, I'll just buy one. People sell off on these big green candles. That's why it normally goes back down. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, a lot of the time it's just pure market manipulation anyway. And they usually take the liquidity sweep, and then the you just have this imbalance in the prices, and it just has to go back up, go back down. It's just a fact. But that's why I want to see what that third candle will do. I said I would talk about the fair value gaps actually, but I don't know if you guys want to get too technical. Don't want to bore you to death with all these things, the fair value gaps, etc, etc. But I found it really interesting. I want to look at that third candle, see if it will retest, and see what will happen next. But I mean, for the price, to go, like, the thing is, it looks quite impressive. You know, you think it, oh, look at those big green candles, but it's not that great. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm a little bit harsh. I don't know. I chased what I thought was a Cadbury bunny through the yard and got a bunny egg, but it was different somehow. Oh, I love Cadbury. I love it. What kind of bunny egg did you get then? Come on, be brave and move. No, I am not moving. I am not moving. I'm not moving. I need to move that. That was hiding the light. Just move that slightly. I am brave. I'm moving. Whew. Am I the only one who hasn't streamed something? I don't know. I don't know, DB. You tell us. You tell us. Maybe it's your turn. We can see your face. We can see who you really are. Show us. I used to stream on Rumble, but I wasn't on. I just had chat rooms. What is Rumble? What is Rumble? Turbo. Slowly is the best way to get to 69 cents. Penny after penny. Yes, we're going there slowly. Yes, I am very happy with mine. So is it like a MacBook? So can you use all the Apple features? I don't know how you would even say that. Crypto dogs, too late. I just deposited my entire life savings to buy Doge when you said it would go to 69 cents. It will eventually. Now, I know I said by tomorrow, but realistically, it won't be happening. But if you have just deposited your entire life savings to buy Doge right now, you're still getting Doge really cheap. It's really cheap. It's on sale right now. But just don't do that. Don't do that. But I know you won't because you're smart. Duchesse just subscribed to your channel. I was number 33. My lucky number. Oh, 33. Just like Crypto Prince said, I help him a lot with computer stuff that I know. I help him to get live on YouTube. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't know how to do it either. Had no idea. Luckily, Chris was really nice and very patient. Gave me a lot of advice. And yeah, told me what to do, how to use it. It was quite straightforward at the end. I do enjoy StreamYard, so that's why I'm a little bit disappointed with all the issues I'm having with the camera, because see, it's working just fine now. I haven't changed anything, I haven't moved anything, so it's very bizarre. Duchesse says, thanks, Raiden. And Raiden says, you are welcome, Duchesse. I say it with the French accent because it's nice. Green candles no longer excite me. It's like watching a fish swim by your... Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. It's like when you trade and you see that kind of momentum, right? You think, I'm going to enter. I'm going to open the long because, you know, I don't want to miss the breakout. So some trader will want to buy this breakout. But this is just a signal. What am I doing? Why is it not going away? Oh, yeah. This is just a signal. This is not confirmation. And that's the thing. That's why you never want to enter when he's doing this. You want to wait and you want to be patient. That's why I'm saying let's wait for the third candle. Well, this is how I work anyway. I think patience is key. So what you need is confirmation. And the confirmation is a pullback. See? We wait for the third candle. We see what happens. And then we wait to see if there is a pullback. When you have the price moving so quickly, it creates an imbalance. Like a big gap between the candles, right? And this gap is often retested. So you have to wait for the retest before you enter anyway if you are trading. So we wait for the retest and then we can enter with confidence. Yeah? So I'm the same. I don't get excited because I just wait. I wait to see what's going to happen. Do you know it's not easy to explain these things? To say it out loud. I'm not a teacher, you know? Hello everyone. Hi Josh. How you doing? Thanks for being with us. The Cadbury egg didn't come in a wrapper, so I should have suspected something. Yeah, it's very suspicious. Extremely, extremely suspicious. I streamed last night all the way from the bed to the bathroom. Rumble is a platform like YouTube, but not so restricted in what you can say and not say. I might look into it. I am moving things around. I'm scared that the camera is going to go off. I have a channel where I live stream Pokemon content. Wish I could share, but I like no one knowing me here. Feels nice. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Did you know that I used to be called Charmander? That's my Pokemon, Charmander. Yeah, this is definitely going to retest. Let's check. I'm gonna check the heat map. When you see movement like this, it's like first thing you do, liquidation heat map always. Oh, come on. Everything is so slow. I thought I put a photo in Chris's community. Maybe it didn't work. I'll have to double check. I haven't gone on the I haven't checked on the community in ages. I deposited my entire life savings into Dogecoin. I bought $18 worth. Yeah, I bought the same. Exactly the same. Fortune favors the brave. You see, you moved and nothing happened. O dentist, Fortuna, Ivat. I was very brave. I learned Latin at school, actually. Right. Trying to check the heat map, but it's not coming up. It's just loading. Do you get that sometimes when you want to check it on your phone, or is it just my phone? Could you have a look at the liquidity map, please? I am trying to have a look. It just doesn't seem to be loading. And on my side, I don't want to move anything. We had issues with the camera, so I don't want to actually have it up on the second screen, if that makes sense. We had so many issues, and just like, I'm not moving or doing anything. But that's not loading on my phone either. Sometimes I just hate technology. It never goes my way. I don't know why. Come on. Yeah, they're going after. Yeah. I think they might try and go for it. I don't know. Oh no, I can't bring the phone too close. I mean, we still have a long way to go for them to liquidate. Good things come to those who wait. Exactly. You guys are getting all into your how would you say that in English? Your philosophy. Good things come to those who wait. Fortune favors the brave. Well, actually, Odantis fortuna iuvet, it's the bold. Fortune favors the bold. But on green candles, buy on green candles and sell on red candles. Yeah, it's just as simple as that. Where are we? I swinged it and bought back in this morning at just 9 cents, almost the bottom, so much swinging in. Yeah, you did quite well here. See, that's a good thing. When we wake up, our American friends are asleep and we actually get to buy the bottoms. Looks like the politicians have inside information again. Iran is opening up the strait. Really? Because I want to short oil. So if this is happening, yeah, they need a deal. Trump Iran deadline looms after he says a whole civilization will die tonight without a deal. Yeah, if they don't make a deal by the deadline. Well, that's depressing, isn't it? It's so depressing. Braden, do you have to pay to use Rumble? I'm going to look into it. No charge to use Rumble. Rumble also will monetize instantly, but it isn't very popular. Yeah, but if we can say the word, if we can say my favorite word, and you know which word I'm talking about, if we can say my favorite word and it's allowed in the chat, it doesn't get censored, then I might move on to Rumble. Like YouTube, you can watch for free, but you can go premium as well. I just added a few months ago, and it's alright. I watched Tucker Carlson on Rumble. I'm gonna have a little look. Turbo, what about paying for more storage? Is there a limit on how many uploads a day? For Rumble, it's all free to upload. They monetize within minutes. Maybe that's the way forward. Maybe we should just move on to Rumble. Might try that at some point. Technology is great, but it is also a demon. Do you know, recently I started calling a certain someone a demon. Yeah. There is certain someone who did something very, very bad. So I don't call him by his name. I call him the demon. Because he did something very, very bad. And DJ Charlie doesn't like it when someone does something very, very bad. So I call him the demon. He's not allowed to have a name anymore. Or to have his name. No then, Turbo, no nasty attachments to use Rumble. No idea, I'm not paying for it. I have YouTube Premium. So with YouTube Premium, does it mean that you don't have to watch the adverts? Because they are so annoying. So annoying. No, and I use the Brave browser, so I get no ads on any videos anyways. Yeah, I was thinking of using that actually as well. All Brave tomato. Lol. Tomato potato. You Americans say tomato, potato. I say tomato potato. Voilà. Tomate et pomme de terre. Must have a deal with Iran. Well, so far, I mean, I've only looked on the BBC website, and obviously they are far from reliable. But that was just 5 minutes ago, and there was no deal. I might check on X, on President Trump's X. Let's see. Where are you, Donald? Where is he? Real Donald Trump. I can't see anything. God knows. I know who that is. Yeah, I think quite a few people know who that is. He's a real demon. You just got to laugh though. I found it funny. Are you sure they made a deal? I don't think they have. I'm gonna double check again. But I don't think they have. No deal for now, I don't think. Trump calls for killing a whole civilization as Iranians reject the threats. Oh, this is too nasty. This is too nasty. Okay, installed Rubble app. I'll sign up later. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little look too, I think. There is a demon again among us. I don't think the demon is with us, but he's definitely on Chris's live stream. He's always there. Yes, no ads in Premium, and you can download and listen offline. It's amazing. Once you go Premium, you will never go back. I can just listen in with my phone closed, and the live keeps playing amazing. Yeah, that must be quite good, actually. I'm waiting for the deadline to do some trading. What are you trading? Just trading Dogecoin? Are you leverage trading or swing trading? Well, you said you did a bit of swing trading this morning. Trump lost it. They must have something big on him. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, it's just super depressing. I just hate this situation. It's horrible. it's obviously having a really big impact on us, but at least we're relatively safe. But when people start dying, it's insane. Absolutely insane. We shouldn't be seeing that anymore. Do you know what I mean? There's been too many wars. It shouldn't be happening anymore. We're supposed to know better. And then all it takes is a couple of mad people out there. They get into power and then they destroy everything. But luckily we have Turbo to cheer us up. I had a devil in my Speedo and I had a devil of the time. Chris is harboring a demon. It really is. It really is. It's a bad, bad demon. But it's okay. Do you know why, guys? Because I blocked the demon so I can't see the chat. Let's see, that's what you do with demons. You block, 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 block. I just want my uploads to go viral. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Me personally, I found it really scary. Even during the live streams, I always think, people can just watch the streams again and use it against me. And I've seen some people being really, really nasty to Chris, actually. And yeah, I did find it a little bit scary because Chris is a great person. And see the harassment that he gets at times, I think it's pretty crazy. So going viral can be amazing, and I guess you can make a few bucks out of it, but I don't know, when people start to be nasty, and people are nasty, they really, really, really are. So I don't know. No, I don't do leverage, just swing. Yeah, it's safer. It's safer. Like I said, I didn't have a very good day today with the trading. I didn't really lose any money. I just ended up breaking even. But I just wasn't in the right state of mind. Like, I was fine and all that, just feeling tired and feeling a little bit stressed, and then, not calm enough and composed enough to trade. So after a couple of trades, I just thought, I'm stopping. I'm not doing that anymore because it's stressing me out too much. I wasn't in the right mood for that. Live streaming earns you enemies even if you try to satisfy everyone. People are brave from behind the keyboard. Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. I always see it on social media, on comments, how if I see something that I don't like, if for example I see a woman trying a dress on and I think, I really don't like this dress, actually I don't need to say to this lady, I don't like your dress. I just pass, because nobody cares about what I think. And if this lady wants to wear this dress and she's happy wearing it, who am I to say, you don't look good in that dress, just because I think that she doesn't look good? So that's my view. I don't comment on things if I don't like it. I'm not going to be nasty to someone if I don't like their content or if I don't like the way they look, etc., etc. Because why be nasty? Why be nasty? But some people out there will go out of their way to just be absolutely horrible to others. And I just don't see the point. They must be really, really unhappy within themselves to actually behave this way. So yeah, I think you just got to not look at the comments. You've got to just ignore everything. I just sell all before I go to sleep, and when I wake up I see notification limit order filled. I know I did well. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I don't care about comments and what people think. If you don't like my comment, just move along. Exactly, Duchess. Exactly. It's the best way to be. It's the best way to be. Um, I don't get many comments on my videos or anything like that so far. When I see it's someone I know, I will reply. But if it's anything nasty, I just wouldn't reply, to be honest. You know, this is, if you do a live stream, you want to spend time with people. For me, anyway, this all started as almost a joke. Chris was going on vacation, and someone said Charlie should just do a stream, and then I talked to Chris, and we thought, why not? Let's do that. Why not? And now it's a weekly thing. And I'm enjoying spending time with you. And that's all. That's the only reason why I'm doing that. And if we can talk about crypto, talk about whatever we want to talk about, and spend time together, I think that's lovely. And to be honest with you, if I ever see anyone in the chat who wouldn't be nice or who would start to be disrespectful, I would just boot them, because they don't belong in our community, do they? They really don't. It really makes me mad when I see an attack on Chris, but most people on his stream are regulars. Yeah, I think it's more on X. It's on X. I have witnessed a few things on X, and I thought, I won't go into details. That's his thing, and all I know is that he's a lovely person. And now that I stream, and I try and do a good 15-20 minutes of, as I call it, the snapshot of the crypto snapshot. And it takes me a good 2 hours just to have these news, because I have a look at everything that's going on. I try to have as much information as I can, and then, you know, I try to have a bit of a plan of how I'm going to talk about things and approach things, etc., etc. And it takes a lot of time, and I don't think I fully appreciated what Chris does until I actually started to stream, because he actually does it 3 times a week. I only do it once a week. There was a time for months he was doing it 6 days a week. So it's, you know, him working, putting the family time on one side to prepare a live stream and to be live with us for a couple of hours, and it takes a lot. So to see someone do that, dedicate so much time, and to have people just being horrible to him, I just think it's just not deserved. But people are idiots. Some people are put on earth just to make it bad for other people. Listen, I deal with a lot of people through work, and I just think whenever someone walks in and they're stressed, they're rude, I don't take it personally. I just think something's going on in your life and it's making you the way that you are. And the best way to be is just to kill them with kindness. That's just how I see it. Kill them with kindness. And that's it. I mean, I used to argue a lot. I used to try and prove my point all the time. And now if someone is just there to make it hard for me, I just walk away. Just as simple as that. I do not have time for people like that. But these people, like you said, were put on earth just to make it bad for others. There's something wrong. They're just very unhappy. But it's not my job to make them happy. So if they want to take it out on me, you know, I won't let them. But I should stop doing it, because I know I will end up chasing. I think you just need to be extremely disciplined here, Raiden. And that's the reason why, for me, leverage trading didn't go well when I first started, because I was been doing it a few months ago. I remember Chris joking and saying, like, you know, you should not do leverage trading. And I stopped for some time. And then I realized that the reason why I wasn't doing well was because I wasn't disciplined enough. Like I was saying today, I just wasn't feeling up for it. And I was aware that I shouldn't be trading. So I did not trade. Well, I stopped. I used to chase, you know, because you think, oh, one more trade, you know, because I wanna break even. Or worse, I would do 2-3 really good trades and I would be doing really well. And I'd think, one more, because I was greedy. And that's the thing. You want to be disciplined, you want to be patient, you want to be composed, you don't want to chase, and you don't want to be greedy. These are the rules that I have when I trade. It's really important, knowing when to stop. God, I'm not so much of a degen anymore, am I? Although I did gamble at the casino the other day. Well, the online casino on my phone. I did really well. Yeah, I agree too. That is true. You are very, very lovely. Lovely. Like we say here in Manchester. You are lovely. Tu es gentil. I'm just addicted to it, but I will stop soon. Lol. Yeah, right. Of course, Raiden. I believe you. You will stop. I fully trust you on that one. I know you will stop. Just like I will stop gambling. I will stop gambling. I will stop leverage trading. We're in it together and we are going to stop. In another life. I'm not stopping. I get pretty rough on X with some people though. Some of them bring out my vulgar side. I know, I've seen. I enjoy it. I might not reply, but you'll see that I just like your comments. And that's when you know that I'm agreeing with you and what you're saying. But you already know that. There will always be trolls. Unfortunately, yes, that's true. Trolls are good. They are short and come with a flat spot on their head for sitting your beer. Is that what they do? Is that what they're here for? I don't drink beer. I drink wine. I had quite a bit of wine today. White wine actually is so nice. I needed white wine to cook and I ended up drinking it. My rules are sell on green and set limit orders on minimal 5% move, and it's been treating me good. That's it. You have your own strategy and you stick to it. You stick to it. I have a couple of strategies that I use as well when I trade. And I used to try a little bit of everything until I realized that I needed to find the one thing that would work for me. And once I found what works, no point trying to be too greedy, trying too many things, just stick to it. Play safe. I don't drink but love smoking. Oh, what do you smoke? Cigarettes, cigars? I don't smoke. I don't smoke, and drinking it's rare. I don't drink too much. All I drink is coffee. All I drink is coffee and iced tea. But when I did drink beer, they were handy. I could also fit an ashtray there. I do love my coffee too. I love my coffee. I usually have 2 double espressos in the morning and then I try not to drink any more coffee, but it's hard. I'll smoke to that. Green Bud. I saw you smoking away in your live stream. Ah, I need to see that. I need to see that. But I think at some point you went live and it was something like 3 o'clock in the morning for me. I did wake up, check my phone. It's not your notification that woke me up, but I just naturally woke up and I saw that you had gone live. I was like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I think I'm gonna be catching up. I might later on. I'm gonna have a little look and watch some of the videos. I'm going to like them as well. I'm gonna have a Jaeger bomb. I used to love Jaeger bombs. I love Red Bull. I love Red Bull, and it's like a bit of Red Bull, and then you have your shot of Jaeger bomb inside, don't you? Like the little shot glass inside of the big glass. Yeah, I used to enjoy that when I used to go out. Brayden, when you come to Manchester, you're so close. We should meet up. We should have a Doge party, a crypto party, and maybe James can meet up. Kumpo as well. Kumpo's not here tonight, but he lives in England. James is in England. So we have Kumpo in England, James in England, and we've got Raiden in Holland. We should meet up. I mean, obviously, if my American friends want to join us, but I know it's a little bit far, but we should definitely do something. That would be fun. This summer, let's do something. My joints were killing me, so I had to switch to a pipe. Red Bull, sweet lord, I thought I liked you, Charlotte. You know you like me. I'm fun. I'm fun. No, I had to come down. Because my heart's not very happy. I've got medication now for my heart, so I can start drinking coffee again, but I had to stop drinking coffee for quite some time. Something like Red Bull was just out of the question. As well, alcohol, very little alcohol as well, because I just have to be, I had to be reasonable. And sometime you do. Are we seeing a reversal? Come on, make your mind up. Make your mind up. What are we seeing here? No? It is going to retest at some point. It is going to retest. I still have to go to London, but I'm stuck in Tangier for some business, and I like it here. Well, when you're in London, or when you know when you're going, let me know. Let us know. Hello to you too. How you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna go back to the 15-minute charts. Has anyone been watching VP recently? Is he still doing his crypto, or is he doing his food channel? What is he doing now? I can't watch him. I can't watch him. But yeah, I'm curious to know, is anyone watching him? Is anyone watching him? Are we going to see a reversal? What do you guys think? I think we're going to be retesting. Let's check Bitcoin. Oh, come on. Mouth is not working now. hate this laptop sometimes. I was in London last year, hated it. Why do you hate London? Why it won't let me do it? There. No, I don't know. It's not working tonight. Technology is not on my side tonight. Definitely not. I was in London last year, hated it. And drove all the way to the Isle of Skye in Scotland. Was amazing. Yeah, it's nice around there, isn't it? I'm not a big fan of London either. Yeah, listen, we're not having that kind of comments here. So I'm just going to delete your comments. I'm not doing nasty comments here. And Manchester, I prefer Manchester. I think it's quite diverse and it's smaller as well. It's a lot cheaper as well. I think London is overrated. The only thing I like about London is the fact that it's so close to France. You can just jump on the Eurostar and then you end up in France very quickly. So yeah. Just looking at the charts. Are we going all the way down here? Are we retesting this? What are you guys thinking? After signing up, I'm not too thrilled with Rumble. Why is that? Let me have a little look. Just having a little look. What is it you don't like? I hate any big city. Depends what you mean by big though, because in the States, I mean, the cities are so much bigger than our cities here. I went with Eurostar and came back with the ferry. Like the ferry better. Yeah, the ferry's nice if there's no children on there, because you get all the schools, and God, it's tiring. I remember in July driving from Manchester to Dover, and because I had a family wedding to attend and I wanted to drive there so I could take all the things I needed to take with me, and I'd driven for about 5.5 hours, and then I was on the ferry. I just wanted to rest for a couple of hours, and it was just full of kids running around, just school students. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. I hated it. I think the Eurotunnel is great. You can just put your car on there and it's half an hour and then you're in France. It's great. The ferry, I'm not a big fan. There were lots of children screaming. Yeah, exactly. Rumble is kind of clunky, like 1980s software. I like the 80s. I love the 80s. This is the moment I would sell and then hope it goes down during the night, lol, but I told you I wouldn't. I mean, this is kind of giving you confirmation of where it's going, that's the thing. I'd wait for the retest to decide on what I'm doing. Seattle, Portland, LA, Allstock. I've never been. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Hopefully, I'll get to go to the States when we have our Dogecoin party. And it will be somewhere in Florida, right? I don't know where in Florida, but that would be quite nice. There were a lot of children screaming. Yeah, honestly. And I was there with my own child. But it was just me and him, so he was quiet, you know. He was quiet. And I really needed to rest, so I ended up paying something stupid to go and use the lounge. But at least I could rest. Because when you've been driving for so long, you need to be somewhere quiet, don't you? These kids kept saying your favorite word. Yep. Yep. And the word is... We know what it is. I love it here in Honolulu. Honolulu. Yes, I'd love to go to Hawaii. I actually have a client who goes to Hawaii quite a lot, so she shows me photos. It's great. I love the 80s, but not their software. Yeah, I mean... DB. Yeah, it's funny when I think about the 80s, because I'm a big fan of the 80s music and the films as well. And it's funny to think that when I think about it, I feel like it was yesterday, but it really wasn't. It was a long time ago. I still feel like the 80s were just 10 years ago, you know, but it's not. So I would sell at 9.2 cents. Do you mean 9 cents? Or 92 cents? Because yeah, 92 cents I would also sell. I'm not waiting for $1. I'm not waiting for $1. Boston is cool. Yeah, it does look very cool. Seattle and Portland used to be beautiful, but now nothing but needles and use. I like needles. I play with needles in my spare time. Clean ones, though. Favorite word? Is it crackhead? It is. It is. It's going through. I can see it. Right, guys. My favourite years were 1979 to 1989. Yeah, absolutely. Right, I'm going to do a few things now because I have to go to work tomorrow. I will be live again next Tuesday, and I think Chris might be live later on tonight, if I'm right. But it was nice chatting with you. Thanks for being patient, as usual. And glad that it worked at the end. Glad that it worked, and thanks for being here with me. And let's keep an eye on the charts. And Raiden, behave. Bye, everyone. Mwah.